calling in all entrepreneurs, light workers, star seeds who are here ready to make impact, more money on this earth, and shift to the fifth dimension. Are you ready to ascend? Welcome to another episode of the Ascension Codes podcast with your host, Natalie fucking Patterson. Yeah. You know, every time I do a new intro, I want to make it new flavorous for you. Flavorous. What kind of flavor would you like today, boys and girls? Well, the flavor that you asked for, actually I asked for, was energetics of sales. I want to teach you guys the tools of energetic sales. Solar line sales. It is my fucking jam. That's my flavor today, guys. Raspberry jam. Put it on the fucking toast. Yum, yum, yum. You know you like it. Okay. We're going to go into energetic capacity to hold more money. How you can hold more money in your life. Woo! Everyone always loves talking about that. We're going to go through objection handling. We're going to go through how to set up for a sale. This is going to be spiritual, energetic, woo-woo. Fucking hold tight, guys. Put your seatbelt on. It's going to get weird. Also, we're going to go into tips on how you can move through the sales process. Guys, I've been teaching sales now for the past year, and I fucking froth teaching sales. Literally, one of my mentors who's traveled Australia, I literally taught her how to sell from stage, and she made so much fucking money. The energetics of how you set up for a sale is so fucking impeccable. Like, what's the word? The word is important. That is the word that I'm looking for. It is important. Okay, guys. So energetic capacity to hold more money. Let's get into it. What happens, guys, is we have a thermostat. Now, I did speak about this in my money podcast ages ago. Guys, if you want to go to episode 3, Unlocking Your Money Mindset, you'll find some more tools on money. However, I just wanted to pop this into this episode today. When we have a thermostat, that is like how much money we normally have in our bank account. So whether it's 3K and, you know, your savings, let's say your savings, I hate calling it savings, I like calling it growing. Your growing is only at 3K, or your growing is only at 10K, or maybe it's 50, or maybe it's 100. You normally bounce between that money. Maybe let's say, for instance, you're growing, we're calling it growing, not savings. Your growing is at 3K. Let's say you bounce under that or over that, but it always ends up being like a benchmark of 3K. What happens is that's your energetic thermostat. You will only be able to improve that if you're able to hold more money energetically. So this is a really cool, powerful process that my recent mentor has taught me. And it is so simple. And you can do this with your eyes open or closed, up to you. We're going to do it right now. I want you just to breathe deeply, closing your eyes if you will. And all you're going to do in this moment, you're going to feel the senses, the sensations in your being. So for instance, I can feel that there on the right side of my bum is almost like a tingling, almost like not a pain, but a uncomfortability going up my right cheek, right? And I have some tingling in the tops of my fingers. I want you just to notice the sensations in your body. Now, these sensations in your body, if you continuously follow them through your body, what happens, guys, is that you're able to flow with your body, with your nervous system, and you're able to really see what's being stored in your body. When you can uncover what is actually being stored in your body, that allows more light into your body for you to hold more money. Now, it sounds too simple to be true, right? And I thought this when my mentor, by the way, guys, my very high level mentor, said to me, Natalie, breathe into your nervous system and feel the sensations in your body. I thought, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? You're going to tell me that after all the work after all the hardcore transformation work I've done? And I thought, okay, I actually really trust this mentor, and I trust that he knows what he's doing. And so I sat there, I breathed into my nervous system, and slowly but surely, I kid you not, guys, I've been doing this for 2 months. I have the most money I've ever had in my bank account now because I can actually hold the money. I can hold more money in my bank account. So I know this to be true. And I've now helped so many of my other clients in the last 2 months start to do this as well. One of my clients, I've been working with her for the past, I think 8 months. and she had her biggest month ever last month. She had a $51,000 month. She was only doing like 3 to 5K when I met her. And what I've been doing with her in her sessions is literally just allowing her to breathe through her nervous system, feel the sensations in her body, and actually allow her to feel them. Another client today, actually, I was in a session this morning, and she's not been really making that consistent money. She's like, oh, I don't know why I can't make consistent money. And I said, how do you actually feel about your business? And she said, okay. And I said, what's the feeling underneath okay? And she was like, fuck, anger. And I was like, yeah, babe, what's underneath anger? And we got down to the fact that she actually felt so guilty running her business that was the energetic frequency she was holding. So guess what? As soon as I told her to breathe into her nervous system, her heart started to hurt. And then we breathed, and we breathed, and we breathed, and we breathed through that. And then it moved down her body. And then it moved down into her feet. And we just followed her body, showing her where she was storing these negative emotions that were in her body. After the hour of working through her nervous system, she was in tears of gratitude, and she was like, Nat, literally I feel so much peace and so much joy in my body right now. And I was like, yes. And she's like, I can't believe I've been feeling this for so long. She's literally been feeling this way for like 3 months. And I'm like, babe, this is the power of somatic work. And actually that process that I just taught you guys, it's actually it's somatic work, okay? So it's really, really powerful. So I really encourage you guys to do this. And it doesn't matter what level you're at. This is so fucking powerful. I'm doing this. I do this every single day. And I always take note of how I'm feeling, like the senses in my body, the sensations in my body. I'm being really conscious, because also what I'm doing in that moment is I'm bringing myself forward to be in the present moment, which is actually the 5th dimension, which of course is what I always talk about. So the second thing I want to go into is objection handling. When you go into a sales process, before you actually do a hardcore sell, start setting up the sales process to start handling the objection. So for instance, at the very start of the sale call, you could tell them about a time where you invested and the money came back to you. So for instance, with me, you know, there was one week where I invested $69,000 into my business, and I was like, oh my God, why did I do that? And then the week after, I had a return of $179,000. And so what I'm doing in that moment is I'm objection handling investing in yourself. If you know that person's about to invest in themselves, if you tell them a story about your personal experience, what you're doing is you're already objection handling it within a story that is actually relevant to you, and it is your truth. Another way of objection handling that I love is when you tell the client what an awesome transformation you had whilst working with a coach, or a story that's a testimonial, like I literally just did with you guys. I told you 2 stories about 2 amazing clients that I've worked with. That was so natural and it was so real. And I truly did help these people. And you can do the same fucking thing, right? Objection handling is where you are able to overcome something that is a block for someone else. So I believe that soulful sales is actually an initiation into their higher timeline. I believe that the energetics of sales is there to call in your soulmate clients so that you can truly help them. When you come from a place of love, you come from a place of alignment. When you objection handle, what you're wanting to do is come from a place of love, and that will objection handle what it is that they're currently moving through or is blocking them. One of the most common thing I have to overcome is people telling me that they don't have enough time. When people tell me that they don't have enough time, I'm like, yeah, fucking right. You've got 24 hours in the day. If you're not time managing your life, and this business is not a priority to you, and you can't make an hour out of your week, then you're actually not my soulmate client. Because my soulmate client is someone who is like, yep, I'm all in. I will create time, because time is a fucking illusion, guys. We create time. We get to create time based on the things that we are in total alignment of. And so that is the most common thing that I come up against. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time. And I'm like, cool, if you don't have enough time, you're not right for my business. And I would say the same thing to you guys. You can either objection handle it by being like, perfect, you're not my soulmate client. Or you could be like, hey guys, it's actually only going to take an hour of your time. If you want to set it up in your Google Calendar properly, efficiently, and ahead of time, you will be able to make time. And this is the one thing that I always love to say. Time is money. And when you waste time, you waste money. So for the purpose of you living out your soul's purpose, your soul's mission to make more money, honey bunny, allow yourself to call them forward. In terms of objection handling, one thing that I used to do a lot last year was if people said to me they don't have enough money, I would say, okay, how much does it cost to be you each year? How much does it cost you each month? How much does it cost you to be you each week? And one thing that I did last year, not even kidding guys, is I would get people on the phone right then and there to write down how much it costs to be them. What is their rent? What is their water bill? What is their food? What is their gym? What is their whatever bills they actually have? What does it cost to be them? And then what is left over? People that are not managing their money have no fucking idea. So therefore they have no fucking idea whether or not they can actually invest in you. And by you actually doing that with them right then and there, what it does is it allows them to see where their money is going, and it actually teaches them something. And in a sales call, we can give value because there is a law called the law of reciprocity. When you give value, when you give, like right now, I'm giving this amazing podcast. I'm giving you guys so much value because I believe in the law of reciprocity. It is going to come back to me tenfold. And so I believe in being as of value and as of service as you can in your sales process. So by teaching them this, it is going to objection handle them maybe not being able to afford it, or actually maybe they can because they didn't even know how much money they had left over. I remember a client actually was probably November last year, actually probably this time last year. She said to me, oh, Nat, I would love to work with you. You know, I really, really want to do your programs. And at that point, my program was only $5,500. And I was like, babe, how much does it actually cost to be you a week? She's like, I've got no idea. Anyway, we worked out the numbers. She had an extra $3,000 a month and she had no fucking idea where it was going. And I was like, you imagine if you manage your money and you only gave me $1,000 of that, you could still blow $2,000 and give me $1,000 and actually have then what we can do in your breakthrough is we can actually teach you the energetics of money. And she was like, oh my God. So by me just taking that time to sit with her and go through her finances, I was able to then help her, and she ended up becoming one of my fucking favorite clients ever. So I really, really, really want to present this for you guys. Sometimes objection handling feels icky at the very start when you first start doing it. Then the more you do it, the easier it becomes to flow. So I really encourage you to go all in with your sales process when you are helping your soulmate clients, and really everyone that you're jumping on a call with can potentially be a soulmate client, right? And I'm going to talk about this in a minute. So how to set up for a sale. This perfectly leads me into this. Before setting up for a sale, what I love to do is I love to call in my beautiful spirit team. I love to sit with them and I love to say, you know, what is the highest alignment for this soul? What do they need from me? How can I be of service to them? What is it that I'm going to gift them, and what is their mission? And so I kind of just like talk with my team. I'm like, is it a good fit? Is it not a good fit? I'm unsure. With sitting with my team, what I do is I just call in, you know, if it's a soulmate contract. And if it's not, that's okay. Sometimes I get on the phone, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I message them and I'm like, hey, I actually don't think this is an alignment. I don't feel as if I'm the right coach for you. That's happened to me literally once. Every other person, I'm like, well, you've come into my field. Let's have a good conversation. And so setting up for the sale is you sitting in meditation and you actually connecting to your team and seeing if they're a soulmate fit. And also one thing that I like to say is if this is in total alignment for both of our souls at the highest timeline, then let this be easy. Then just let this be easy. You know, let's just have a beautiful conversation and let's see where it goes. In the past, I used to do this a lot. In the past, what I used to do is I used to dress up and feel really sexy and really confident in my sale and in myself. So I would wear really sexy clothing or really cool clothing, you know, always have my hair and makeup done. And I'd feel, even if it was just a phone call, I'd want to feel my best so that I could actually call them forward in a sale so that I could actually make the sale. Now, like on Monday, I had a sales call with this guy. I literally rocked up with like a baggy t-shirt and no makeup. And I was like, what's up, dude? Are you a soulmate client? He said, yes. He paid me $30K. I'm like, boom, here we are. Right? It was so fucking easy because he was my soulmate client. I've done so much work now that it was literally so seamless. And it was beautiful. It was a soulmate client. It was just so smooth. I can't wait for you guys. If you're here already, congratulations. If you're new to the industry or if you're starting coaching, I'll let you know this. When you get on a phone call with your soulmate client, fuck, it is easy. He was like, this is what I want to do. I've heard about you. I've seen your stuff. I'm all in. What does it cost? And I was like, cool, man. You want to work with me one-on-one? I was like, I don't even have spots for one-on-one. He's like, name me a price. And I was like, well, at the moment, they're $30K. And he was like, yep, I'm in. I was like, okay. And the first thing I said to him was, tell me about your big vision. And if the big vision doesn't give me goosebumps, I'm sorry, I'm not working with you one-on-one. And so he did, and it was fucking magic. Magic. And so setting up for a sale can look like you dressing up, being fully self-expressed, feeling sexy, feeling confident, right? The other thing that I really, really, really want to gift to you right now, this is very fucking powerful, a manifestation technique that I do. I have a sales Excel spreadsheet that I put every single person that I bring into my business, I put it into this beautiful Excel spreadsheet that my team have access to. And what happens is before I jump on the call, I put all their details in there and I open up Stripe and I open up my finance and I'm like, right, I'm ready to go. I'm all ready to go. I literally jump on a call. I'm going to close that person on the phone. Guys, if you're doing sales and you're not actually taking a deposit on the phone, it's not a sale. Okay? If you are not taking a deposit on the phone, it is not a sale. You cannot express that it is a sale. You can't be like, oh my God, it's going to sell through. You didn't get a deposit, it's not a sale. If they're going to pay you on Monday or they're going to pay you the week after, it's not a sale. I'm sorry. Celebrate when you've actually got money in your bank. In your bank, girl. Okay? So then, fourth thing that I really want to go into is tips on how to move through a sales process, which is literally what I just said about, you know, making sure everything's set up properly. So making sure Stripe is set up if you use Stripe or Easy Debit or whatever it is that you're using as a system. I would love you to also make sure you've got your sales, if you use a sales script or if you have a sales template or whatever you use, have that up, right? Another thing that I would love to give you a big tip on. Before I got really good at sales, I learned so many sales scripts and I would practice them out loud in front of the mirror. Practice it out loud in front of the mirror. Practice it out loud in front of the mirror. Practice it out loud in front of the mirror. Guys, this is so fucking powerful. I highly recommend you doing this. This is so potent, okay? The other thing is, if you are on a sales call with someone and you are not in rapport, you're probably not going to make the sale. You need to get in rapport with these clients, with this person that you're on the phone with, so that you can actually move them through the journey of being able to trust you, to invest in you, for you to then give them the transformation or the result that you are selling. And so it's really important that congruently you actually get into rapport with them that is real, that is heart-centered, that is expressive, that is like, actually, babe, I totally get you. I've been there, or I've experienced this, or I've helped someone else through this, and I know that I can get you there too. Last year, I wanted to sell everyone. I'll just be really honest. I was like, I want to sell every fucking single person, right? When now I'm at the point in my business where I'm like, it doesn't have to come from a need or a should. It just is. If someone comes into my field, I'm like, perfect. We're soulmate. Like, there's a perfect transition. Amazing. If not, perfect. Where in the past, I was like, I fucking need to do every sale. Like, every fucking sales call, like, I'm on it, right? Where it now comes from a different energy. So I really want you to also, as another tip, think about what energy you're in when you're about to do a sales call. If you need to jump up and down 10 times and listen to some fucking high vibe music and scream out loud, I'm amazing, I'm powerful, then fucking do that. That makes you feel good. Do that before a sales call. I would probably say you're probably more likely to close the person, right? And another big key tip that I would love to share with you guys right now is be authentic. You can read every sales script in the world, but if you're not actually authentic and you're not coming from your heart space, they will feel it and they will run a mile. They'll be like, fuck this, I'm out, right? If you're someone who swears all the time and you jump on a sales call and you're trying to be prim and proper and you're trying to be like hold your shit together, fuck that, swear. Or if you're the opposite, if you're someone who never swears, then, you know, be you, be all of you. All of you is welcome, fam. You know, you have to get on the sales call being the leader and the authority to call them forward. So you need to be in your soul essence. You need to be in your authority, and you need to be in your fullest expression. That is where people are more likely to buy. If you bring all of you, they're more likely to bring all of them. Therefore, they're going to get a better result. They're going to tell more people about you. And then, you know, that's going to come back to you tenfold. So babes, I really hope that this has been of service to you. I absolutely love energetics of sales. I love teaching this. This is something that I teach in all of my programs. This is something that I deep dive into. I give people sales scripts. I give people the sales tracker, the sales formula. This is my jam. If you want to learn more about my programs, obviously there is links down below. If you want to get in touch with me, guys, go to my Instagram, Natalie Patterson Coaching. I would love, 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 love to teach you all my woo-woo magic. And also too, I do have my events coming up. Gold Coast, Melbourne, Sydney. I am doing in-person events. I'm so excited. I've got so many beautiful humans coming. I'm going to be delivering on cash, codes, and clients, teaching everyone a little bit about that. And beautiful souls, if you want to leave a review, I would love that as well. You'll get one person will get a free 30-minute coaching with myself that my team will pick out of totally random. What you need to do to enter is go to my Spotify and to my Apple Podcasts and just leave a review to your favorite podcast. And that would be amazing. I'd be so grateful, babes. So I love you. Have the bestest fucking day, week, month, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Lots of love to you. Stay fucking cool, okay, fam? Stay fucking cool. Cool. Also, I have the winner for last month. Your name is Alessandra Moon. I'm so excited, babe. We get a 30-minute free coaching session to map out your business, to go through transformation work, to do money stuff, whatever it is that you truly desire. Alessandra Moon, my team is going to send you a message so that you can book in to my calendar. I'm so excited, babe. And for any of you babes that do want to come into my world, all you need to do is leave a review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. My team will pick you out every month. We're giving one person a free 30-minute coaching call with me. So yay! So exciting. I have channeled through 2 incredibly powerful and potent group coaching programs. One is for the entrepreneurs who want to get to consistent 10K months, learn everything that I have in the systems in the back end of my business, how I've helped other entrepreneurs scale to 10 and 20 and 30K months, how I've been able to cultivate so much certainty in my business by my spiritual tools, my spiritual gifts, and also the strategies and the structure to actually making your goals a real reality. So that is Business Container 1. Taking you quantum, baby. It's called reclamation of the soul's purpose. The second business container is called Cash Codes and Clients. This is for all the entrepreneurs who are already at, that 20, 30, 40K months, and they are wanting to scale beyond multi 6 figures and 7 figures. This is strategy, structure, spiritual fucking woo-woo codes, 5th dimension. There is 3 live events and 9 months of full support of me channeling in your business. If you would like to learn more, the links are down below. Both options have payment plans, finance available, and also pays in fulls, of course. Babes, if you want to work with me, if you feel the call to work with me and learn more about my magic, please DM me now at Natalie Patterson Coaching or the Ascension Codes _.